purchase. See us for complete details. It's our way of helping you move forward.
That is incredible. Now you can buy with confidence from Pat Milliken Ford when you lease a new 2020 Ford F-150 XLT Super Crew 4x4. Milliken Express priced from $149 a month.
Whether you are purchasing at the dealership or online, the team at Pat Milliken Ford is ready to help you upgrade to a new Ford safely and affordably.
Start your experience online at patmillikenford.com or visit the dealership on Telegraph Road.
Pat Milliken Ford, over 60 years of the experience you deserve.
Looking for action to fire up your summer? Well, catch The Fugitive on Quibi. Kiefer Sutherland and Boyd Holbrook star in The Fugitive, an edge-of-your-seat crime thriller in which an innocent man on the run and desperate to clear his name is chased through Los Angeles by the cop who will not rest until he is captured. Go to 971theticket.com to sign up to receive a preview link for the first 4 episodes of The Fugitive and its virtual premiere on August 2nd. And a live Q&A with the filmmakers and cast on August 3rd. The Fugitive, only on Quibi, premieres August 3rd.
This year, biology might be in a third-floor lab, or it might be in your own kitchen. But no matter where school happens for you, Staples has everything you need at amazing prices. From the latest tech and backpacks to hand sanitizer and notebooks. This week, Apple AirPods Pro are only $199. You save $50 and shop any of our convenient, safe options. In-store, curbside pickup, or order online. School on, save on. At Staples, ends 8/1/20. Limit 2, while supplies last. Curbside available in most stores.
The great thing about facts, they're proven. Like the fact that crude oil contains impurities. Or that base oil made from natural gas is 99.5% free of impurities. And the fact that Pennzoil is the first synthetic motor oil made from natural gas, not crude oil. It gives you unbeatable engine protection. The proof is in the Pennzoil. Based on sequence 4A wear test from SAE 5W30. Ask for it at Trivia. Capital One knows life doesn't alert you about your credit card.
Hey, God's different. We got non-stop news to keep you rocking while you work. Oh, and call me. Yes, you call me with a K. Your free trial at Movie Plus ends tomorrow, and your card may be charged. Do you want to continue or cancel?
So meet Eno, the Capital One assistant. Eno looks out for surprise charges, like when free trials expire, and helps if you need to fix them. Eno, another way Capital One is watching out for your money, you're not. Capital One, listen your wallet. Limitations apply. Made with whole grain oats, Nature Valley Crunchy Granola Bars are just as tasty on the terrace as they are on the trail, as delicious on the deck as they are on the dock. So enjoy a Nature Valley Crunchy Bar, wherever you are.
97.1 The Ticket and Ellison Brewery have teamed up to make 2 exciting new beers. Introducing 97.1 The Ticket American Lager and 97.1 The Ticket Double Dry Hop Daisy Pale Ale. Look for them on draft at a bar or restaurant near you.
Let your voice be heard. Call them D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio Line at 248-539-9797. D Las Vegas. Detroit Sports in Vegas. The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere.
6:21 on this Wednesday. Weather, 85 degrees, scattered showers and maybe some thunderstorms in the afternoon. Low tonight 60. Tomorrow 84, just a 10% chance of rain. It's supposed to be, low 80s, even high 70s the weekend. So those days of 90s and sweltering heat are at least dissipated for a while, which helps with Gov's air conditioning situation.
Thank goodness.
Yes,
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Hey, that industry is swamped because of this hot summer we've had. So I got a guy coming out tomorrow with me.
Oh my
But that
gosh.
means it may not be until next week, the installation. I don't know. We've gotten used to it, but I have now slept downstairs on the couch 4 consecutive nights.
Oh, for sure. That's where I'd be too.
Well, if it's a comfortable couch, it's not the worst.
I'm doing good.
Good. All right, what's up, Hev?
Well, you guys, Harper Woods Mayor Kenneth Pointer sparked outrage among civil rights activists after he made this remark about white supremacists during a meeting last week. In fact, now there are actually calls for this mayor to resign and especially to apologize to everyone that was there. So basically, this is what happened. During this meeting, there was a meeting with community leaders and city department heads, okay? So a very important meeting, and the mayor said that he understood why white people would become white supremacists after dealing with some protests outside of his home. comment really rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And there's one longtime Harper Woods resident and a former city councilman who is black said that he was extremely shocked. He was disappointed in what this mayor said, and he thinks it's time for the mayor to resign and definitely issue an apology to each and every member who was at that meeting.
People, even if you have evil thoughts like that, or bias, or prejudice, even racist thoughts, why do you?
Are you saying why do you say it?
Yeah, just keep it to yourself.
I love it because it shows you find out what the person's all about.
I guess.
I mean, the guy should be.
Talk about how stupid he is.
He's an idiot. He's a loser. Why would you say something? It's just why would you feel this way? No, it's like what you talked yesterday about be kind, try to be nice to people. When this guy's saying it's okay to be hateful and extremely hateful.
Yeah. So a 15-year-old Detroit teen will be charged as an adult after fatally shooting his 10-year-old cousin last week. So the teen was arraigned Tuesday afternoon on charges of second-degree murder, which, if convicted, is a life offense. He's also facing a concealed weapon charge and a felony firearm offense. So I'm sure everybody heard this story last week. It happened last week at an apartment. This teen showed up there. A bunch of his cousins and second cousins were all hanging out. He brought a gun with him. He was about 10 feet away from his 10-year-old cousin when he pointed it at him, shot him, and it hit him in the chest. And the cousin, the 10-year-old, did pass away. The teen, after he shot his cousin, fled the scene, ran away, and just basically left his cousin dying right there on the floor. The teen, we're also learning, was on probation for bringing a gun to school as well.
Yeah, he should be charged as an adult. How old the hell is
He was 15, or is 15.
Close enough. You know right or wrong by 15.
I think a lot of people think that's the age still, though, where, maybe too young. Like, I think 17, a lot of people support it. 16,
Yeah, for sure.
15, then you start getting, some people are like, oh, he's too young and didn't know what he was doing. Well, you were already on probation for the gun thing, and so I'm happy he's being charged this way. I think the thing should be this harsh.
At 15, you should know not to aim a gun at a person at all, whether his intent was actually to shoot his cousin, which maybe it wasn't at all, and this was a mistake, but you shouldn't be bringing a gun with you. You shouldn't be pointing it at people, and at 15, I think you know that.
Well,
for sure.
the excuse is, how's he got access to the gun? Where's he getting the gun from? The responsibilities, where's the parents at? All that kind of stuff. That's where people who don't believe he should be charged as an adult come in with their argument.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? It's still up to... At 15 years old, you shouldn't have a gun.
So Detroit police are hoping the public can help find a man wanted for assaulting a gas station clerk after he was told to put on a mask. So all these assaults are happening because of these masks, but officials say the incident happened at 11 a.m. on July 15th. The suspect entered the store without a mask. The clerk said, "Hey, sir, you got to put on a mask in order to purchase anything." The man got really upset, started making threats at the clerk, and then he pushed, those security screens that separate the clerk from the customer?
Yeah.
Well, I guess he got so upset that he was pushing on that screen and pushed it hard enough that the screen actually fell down onto the clerk, and the suspect fled the store, of course, on foot, and now Detroit police are hoping anyone with information can help them out.
We didn't go through a day, without a mask story. Not just by you.
So.
I mean, just on the internet. It's absurd.
One day, Sony, one day we will. One day we will. That's for sure.
Hopefully, it's yesterday we talked about that. It seems things are starting to flatten a little bit, and you can attribute that to more people wearing masks or the mask mandates that are happening on mask campaigns. That maybe in a couple more weeks things start to go down, and then our public health officials and politicians start attributing that to masks. That people can kind of say, okay, all right, I understand a little.
So, thanks to a farmer in Vermont, a man has his leg back after actually losing it while he was skydiving. And he had a prosthetic leg.
Yeah.
Went for a skydive, and he said he was just kind of overly excited, didn't even realize that this prosthetic leg fell off. So after the skydive, which he landed well, no one was injured, he got on Facebook and kind of made a plea like, hey, I've lost my leg. If anyone sees it, please return it. And thankfully, this farmer in Vermont saw that Facebook post, and he went out in his soybean farm, and that's where he found prosthetic leg. And he successfully returned it to the man. And now this man actually says, you know what, this whole experience was very, very positive, because he actually found that there really are truly good people out there who will kind of go the extra distance to help you out.
Now, look, obviously, I've never had a prosthetic leg, so my biggest question is... No, hold on a second. My biggest question is, if I got the story correct, Heather,
Yes.
he loses his leg but didn't know it. How does that happen?
Well,
Did
you've
know
also
it?
never skydived before, have you?
No.
You are in an outer body experience if it's your first time, because you are excited, you are nervous, you have all this adrenaline, and when you jump and you are free falling in the air, it's probably the last thing you are focused on is feeling it. I mean, the amount of pressure from the wind, too, I think you're focused on everything else.
That's why I asked the question.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly, and I think there may be not as much feel right there, but Heather's totally right. I mean, and I equate this to, you ever had a scratch and it's bleeding, and you didn't even know it, and you're like, how'd this happen? You know, things happen.
Yes, exactly. So a woman who was swimming off the coast of Maine was actually attacked and killed by a great white shark. And according to officials, the shark is still out there, is on the loose, it's on the prowl. So, exactly, it's like the movie. Unfortunately, this is such a sad story, but the attack happened on Monday afternoon, and scientists were actually able to identify the shark as a great white because of a fragment of tooth that was actually left behind. And this now marks Maine's first fatal shark attack ever. And officials say they believe the shark mistook the woman as a seal because she was wearing one of those black wetsuits. And that's what they believe happened. She was swimming with her daughter at the time, and a lot of her family is just blown away because, one, they thought, if anything, she was in very good shape. She was an amazing athlete, a swimmer, a triathlete, and was in very good shape. And they thought, she should have been able to. They were hoping she would have been able to swim away as fast as possible.
You're not throwing away from a shark.
No.
Michael Phelps can't beat the shark.
Well, did he beat the shark? Didn't he race the shark, Stoney?
Was that a shark or a dolphin?
They were separated, though, weren't they?
Yes, that was.
And it was a CGI shark, too.
I thought they were going to be like in lanes. It was like, it was a joke.
Stupid.
Yeah,
It's so
it was
stupid.
very stupid. All right, thank you, Heather. Our telephone number, 248-539-9797, the same as our text number. It is a big day today. You can get free stuff as well. We'll explain coming up next.
This is John Fox, President and CEO of Beaumont Health. I want to thank you and all those who have supported us through this pandemic. Your financial gifts and donations of protective equipment, meals, and comfort items help Beaumont and our healthcare heroes through this incredible challenge.
Attention new car buyers, the Jeep summer clearance is in full swing at Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Our entire inventory of Jeep SUVs, including Compass, Cherokee, and Grand Cherokees, are sale priced for immediate delivery. We have hundreds to choose from. And Parkway's also offering exclusive lease deals on our selection of award-winning Ram pickups. Big savings on the one you want. Parkway's Early Out program gets you out of any lease with a $3,000 or less payoff, no problem. Parkway offers $2,000 more for your trade-in. The appraised value plus an extra $2,000. And Parkway's inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles is also sale priced. We'll buy your vehicle even if we don't sell you a new one. See George and he'll buy it for cash. Our showroom is completely sanitized hourly for your safety. Stop in, call, or go online and make an appointment for a VIP showing. Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Hall Road in Clinton Township. You show up, sign up, and ride. Open Saturday 10 to 3. See dealer for details at ParkwayCPJ.com 24/7.
If you've ever hired someone to maintain your lawn, you know it can be a crapshoot. So many of these small companies are unreliable, and frankly, they don't do a very good job. You should hire Miller Landscape. They'll maintain and proactively manage all of your landscape needs, from mowing and pruning, flowers, fertilization, even your sprinklers. Miller can give you that amazing backyard kitchen or patio you've always wanted. You you hear Mike Valenti talk about how great they are, go to getmillernow.com. That's getmillernow.com.
There's nothing like meeting face-to-face, and there's nothing like Zoom to make that happen. Zoom lets you connect and do business across town or around the world. Zoom ties together all of your communication needs into one easy platform for video conferencing, phone calls, group chat, webinars, and your conference rooms. Connect easily from anywhere, your mobile phone, your laptop, or conference room. Zoom is how business gets done. Get your free account at Zoom.com today. Meet happy with Zoom.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage. Making the right financial decisions has never been more important. When you turn to Rocket Mortgage, we can help guide you to those right decisions now when they matter most. Mortgage rates are near historic lows, so now is a great time to call 8338-ROCKET. And if you need some extra money, a cash-out refinance could give you that financial boost you're looking for. Call today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com to learn more.
Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states and MLS number 3030. Do you know you might be overpaying for your Medicare supplement plan? Do you get lost in an alphabet maze of plans like A, B, C, D, and G, F? Would you like help getting out of the maze and finding the very best plan for you? We are experienced Medigap agents at Health IQ, and we are on a mission to give people like you fair and square Medigap rates. Health IQ is the only insurance agency that rewards seniors proactively working on their health, like eating right and exercising. You don't have to be an athlete to save money. We reward healthy lifestyles of all kinds. Do you take your vitamins and supplements? Do you stay active and in the know about things that impact your health? If so, you could save money with Health IQ. Let us help you take care of your Medicare supplement needs. To see if you qualify for exclusive savings on Medicare supplement insurance, go to healthiq.com/Medigap. To start saving, go to healthiq.com/Medigap. That's HEALTHIQ.com/MEDIGAP.
Health IQ is an agency offering plans from different insurance carriers. No government or Medicare affiliation, coverage, and special rates not available in all counties or cases.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Mike Papura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, log on to nbqhealth.com.
The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere. Brought to you by the LaFontaine Automotive Group, the family deal.
Need to get this bat going. Kristen Stewart at the plate. He's due. First pitch, fly ball, left field, deep. Phillips on the run to the wall, jumps up, and it's gone! A home run! Kristen Stewart, opposite field, jumps on the first offering from Zuber and hits his first home run of the year, a two-run shot. And the Tigers have taken a 4-3 lead here in the third.
And no more scoring after that. Bullpen did a great job. That home run by Kristen Stewart. Scope hit one previously in that inning. Tigers, like I said, win 4-3. They're 3-2 in the season. And that's Matthew Boyd against Danny Duffy. Tonight, pregame at 6:50 here on 97.1 The Ticket. And today is July 29th, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I'm surprised we didn't get a company holiday, but it is National Chicken Wing Day. And if you do some investigation, you can find out Applebee's, Buffalo Wild Wings, Hooters, Wingstops, and other places. Some really good deals for like free stuff and, you know, buy one, get one free.
Now, didn't you win one of those golf pools around here and buy just one wing for everybody?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that got me to thinking. I mean, I like chicken wings. I'm not some people are like addicted to chicken wings. They love them. They have to have them at like every sporting event they watch. I think they're really good. But how do you like your chicken wings? Do you like them spicy? Do you like some people, like I know some people just like the flats. I like them a little more chunkier than just the flats. I mean,
Well, the drummies. Yeah. It's basically, like a mini
drumstick.
Yeah.
I like them better.
I do too. You get way more meat. They're
Yes.
easier. They're easier to eat. You can almost clean them off in one bite.
I know.
I'm not that kind of eater. I like wings a lot, but I've got this stupid fetish thing where I don't like getting messy when I'm eating.
Oh.
So I don't order ribs really ever and stuff, but I'll eat them if they're at a cookout, that kind of thing.
Right.
But I don't cook them. I hate that about myself. Don't you have those things that you hate about yourself? That might be another topic someday.
That's a 4-hour show with me.
But I like, first off, the classic mild, it's great. So when we go to Buffalo Wild Wings, sometimes I'll get like different chicken sandwiches and I'll kind of What's a telegram number?
dash. We should do a Twitter poll. We should put, what, 3 sauces up there?
Oh, we get 4 options, right?
Yeah, we get 4 options. So we should go ranch.
I think you gotta go, you're just traditional, mild, and ranch, no matter what.
Okay, so you have mild. Everybody's mild and ranch.
No, those are separate.
Okay, mild.
Hold on. Mild what?
Just your, Buffalo Wild Wings like mild sauce. I mean, a lot
I
of
thought mild was like a flavor or like a temperature or like a hotness setting.
But that it does not have a name beyond that. It's your traditional, like if you get wings at a place and they don't ask you what kind of sauce you want, they put the regular mild in.
But it's kind of ranchous, isn't it usually? I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, ranch is completely different than mild.
Okay.
Help us out, people.
All right. Ranch, mild, blue cheese, and hot.
No. I don't think we should put
blue cheese on it.
Honey barbecue is very popular.
Okay.
I know that.
That's
spicy garlic.
Or just garlic. We have to put buffalo.
Mild, ranch, garlic, or other.
Okay.
You like that?
Yeah.
I think blue cheese has got to be on here.
Okay. I'm with that.
Not buffalo? I mean, so many people get buffalo wings, huh?
Don't they have? Isn't the buffalo wings? It's like on the wing, and then you dip. I'm thinking of like the dipping sauce more so than like what's on the wing itself.
Just do mild ranch, blue cheese, or other. Okay. And we'll see what happens.
Right.
Does that work? Great.
That's fine.
I know you. I was upset about
crushed.
Really?
So what kind of sauce do you like on yours, Greg?
I do prefer the boneless wings, and when I go boneless, I do the blue cheese.
Okay.
Without bones, I usually have them drier. It's usually like a buffalo wing, right? So I don't know if that would qualify as your sauce that's on it, but that's more of like the. I equate that to more of the coating than
sauce,
than a sauce, than a dipping sauce.
Right.
Which dipping sauce, I go blue cheese.
I'm not a blue cheese guy. I'll go with the spicy. Not the, like, some, I don't know if it's Buffalo Wild Wings, but some places they call them, like, Hurricane because they're so hot. I don't go for the real hot. I'll go for the, spicy. I like spicy, honey, garlic.
Buffalo Wild Wings has the classic blazing.
Right, I'm not the blazing.
I dipped my finger in it one time. That's like how I tried it, just to see.
Right.
But I think I've told you this before. This was back at I think when it was the Buffalo whatever and Rec. Remember what it used to be called?
Oh, yeah.
And it was up in East Lansing. I'm visiting a couple friends from Michigan State. So we went to go watch the Lions-Bears game on a Sunday. And one of our friends is a huge Bears fan. So me and my other friend, Lions fan, we bet him if whoever wins the game, Lions or Bears, if you don't win the bet, you got to eat 6 blazing wings. The Lions. Yeah. So he ended up, our buddy had to eat them, and he was sweaty.
Oh, I know. And look, I like spicy foods. There are times where you eat spicy, buffalo wings, and it just used to start tearing, and a jug of water, a pitcher of water is not even enough.
Yeah. No, and I think some people drink milk to try to, cut down on the spiciness.
Really?
Yeah.
248-539-9797 is the telephone number and the ticket text as well. Let's go to is this Will in Detroit? What's up, Will?
Yeah, it's Milo.
Oh, okay, sorry, Milo. Hold on one second. Let's go to Will. I'm sorry, my bad. What's up, Will?
Hey, how's it going, guys? So I'm trying to help you guys out with the wings. So the buffalo is actually the place that you can get the buffalo in different tests. So you can get, buffalo sauce that's hot, mild, very hot, like that. But the buffalo is actually the flavor. That's the orange sauce that they usually dip it in, it comes on the actual wing, so, but that'll come in different temperatures, but the actual flavor is the buffalo. So it's like you got the garlic, then you got the buffalo. You can get the buffalo in temperature.
Okay, well, how do you like yours?
I usually get mine mild. I used to get it hot, but the older I get, I don't like meat.
How about, are you a flat guy or a drummy guy, or it doesn't make a difference?
I'm more of a Virginia guy. I like, must be spicy more, man.
Yeah, who doesn't?
medium Vermont.
Okay.
And then ranch, blue cheese, and vanilla.
Okay.
Make sense?
Give it to our web designer then. Milo in Detroit, you're a 97 won the ticket.
Okay. My thing is dry wings, dipped in ranch. I prefer the pack. But my main point is there is no such thing as a boneless chicken wing. You are all being overcharged for chicken nuggets.
You're right. You're absolutely correct.
That's my point, guys. Have a good day.
But they're so good still. It doesn't make a difference, I still love them. But normally I'll go for the drummies.
No, I mean, yeah, they're way better. You're getting way better quality chicken meat when it's on the bone versus
But, it's good for your kids.
Yeah. Well, we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. Well, I got carry out when the pandemic started. And so the second time we got it from there, they didn't have the chicken tenders, the longer ones that are breaded, but they had the boneless little bites. And I was like, so bizarre. And it was just like one of those things that's been during the whole pandemic. Like, well, why are they running out of this?
Right. Well, give me a 10-pack of the bones.
What I don't like is, I don't like the teriyaki or the Asian zing. I don't like my chicken wings to have like the Chinese food type or Asian food type taste.
I get that. There are certain spices, sauces that should only be on certain types of food. To me, I tend to agree with you. Like I said, for me, it's a little spice, honey, garlic. That is the way I like my wings.
One of our kids, Sam, my youngest, is a ketchup monster, meaning ketchup goes on everything if possible. He's actually dipped carrots in ketchup.
I'll eat carrots with mustard.
Yeah. He puts it in macaroni and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
He's
right there with me.
Yeah.
He doesn't do the buffalo. He doesn't do wings.
He's done chicken.
Chicken wings.
Chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders.
Yeah, chicken tenders. Yeah, definitely. 248-539-9797. Coming up at 7:35, the greatest number 13 in Detroit sports history. It's the Jay Moon Slim Show on
The station where your opinion matters. Applied Imaging customer Melissa Block, Associate Director at Children's Healing Center, discusses Applied Imaging's network support division, NetSmart Plus.
With Applied Imaging and NetSmart Plus, we have found a vendor that truly cares about our organization, our members, and our mission. They have come alongside us as a partner and as friends to help the organization grow, stay operational, really to thrive now.
NetSmart Plus was upgrading your IT structure when the stay-at-home orders came.
So that helped us in a manner where we are now living in a world where a lot of things are done virtually, and our prior platform was not set up to handle that well.
Applied Imaging came through.
I think the bottom line benefit of our relationship with their company is that they are a trusted partner and a valuable resource, and we would not be able to operate without our IT services.
NetSmart Plus from Applied Imaging, the trusted partner, open for business. Call 800-521-0983 or visit appliedimaging.com.
This is Boomer Esiason with the Radio.com Sports Minute. 3 games into its season, baseball now faces a crisis for sure. 14 Marlins players and coaches have now tested positive for the coronavirus. And no one knows how this outbreak affected Philadelphia, which hosted Miami. Manager Don Mattingly said he pulled the players Sunday morning. Only 4 were positive, and the team voted to play. Since when did Donnie Baseball become Donnie Epidemiologist? Why weren't independent medical experts consulted? No wonder Washington manager David Martinez says he's scared. David Price, who's opted out, by the way, trolled the commissioner by tweeting, "This proves players' health is not paramount." Meantime, Rob Manfred doubled down and remained optimistic. The protocols are strong enough that it will allow us to continue to play even through an outbreak like this and complete our season, he said. He also claimed, "I don't see it as a nightmare." Well, many do. I'm Boomer Esiason.
Years of research, hundreds of tests, thousands of iterations. The result, the latest and dreamiest in sleep innovation. Introducing the new mattresses from Casper. Casper has done it yet again, and with all new mattresses. Waking up with back pain? Introducing Zoned Support. Casper's unique ergonomic system designed to keep your spine aligned when you sleep. And there's something brand new called AirScape. Engineered foam layers with perforations that help regulate your sleep temperature. From bedding, bed frames, even a dog bed, Casper has everything to build the dream bedroom for every kind of sleeper. My Casper is the best mattress I have ever had, hands down. And now Casper is offering free contactless delivery and, as always, free returns. So go to Casper.com and use the code ROAM and get $100 off your mattress order. That's code name ROAM, $100 off your mattress order. Terms and conditions do apply. See Casper.com/terms.
Protecting Michigan's waters is critically important. So is providing the energy that fuels Michigan's quality of life. A tunnel for Line 5 is the right solution. Enbridge is committed to building this underground concrete tunnel housing Line 5 deep under the Straits of Mackinac. This means multiple layers of protection, virtually no chance of a leak into the Great Lakes, no possibility of an anchor strike, and no interruption to the energy that Michigan needs. Learn more at enbridge.com/line5tunnel.
Jordan Main here from Main Financial Group Wealth Management with today's Main Money Minute. Who do you trust? Your spouse, your kids, your parents? Most of us would say, of course. But what about your former employer? You trust them with your retirement? In the years I've been in the business, I've seen so many old, leftover retirement accounts just sitting at companies gathering dust. They're riddled with hidden fees costing you some of your hard-earned money. Get our special report on strategies to avoid 401k rollover mistakes. Simply go to mfg401k.com today. That's mfg401k.com to get this valuable information. There's no obligation for this report. It's time for you to take back control of your money now. Thank you and stay safe, Michigan.
Investment advisory services offered through Gradient Advisors LLC, 877-885-0508, an SEC registered investment advisor. Insurance products and services are offered through Main Financial Group. Main Financial Group and Gradient Advisors LLC are separate entities.
Summer clearance event is heating up at Killian is Venlike Dodge and Laura to get a brand new Ram 1500 for $728,995. VenlikeDodge.com.
Parents, do you want to save your child's life? 97.1 The Ticket Student Heart Check can help. Make the time to have your child checked. Contact the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Learn more at 971theticket.com. Text the ticket using the same number you used to call the ticket. Ticket text 248-539-9797.
Ticket is the Jamie and Stoney program. 248-539-9797 is the telephone number and the ticket text.
And the fax. No, just kidding.
Just the fax. Just the fax. All right, our Twitter poll is up. Went on tour with everybody. Today is National Chicken Wing Day. And of course, happy National Chicken Wing Day to everybody. What's your favorite chicken wing sauce? The options: ranch, buffalo, hot, medium, and mild in one category, blue cheese, or other.
I think it's spicy garlic is mine. I looked at a website that ranked the sauces at Buffalo Wild Wings 1 through 21.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it had mango habanero as the number one, which I think is, the whole hot thing, I'm not into it, but obviously it's a huge deal. I mean, remember Sully did the chips or whatever it was, or whatever, that pepper thing. I can't do the hot. It just disagrees downstairs, and it makes things very, very uncomfortable.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a transparent show.
Have you seen that show, you guys? There's a show about, they bring celebrities on, and they're being interviewed as they're eating, like, these insanely spicy chicken wings. I don't know what the name of it is, but, like, it's insanely hot, where these people are just, like, they're crying, because it's so spicy. I hear it's a funny show, just to watch somebody try to...
It sounds funny.
Try to consume spicy chicken wings as they're being interviewed.
Well, you told us in the break a story about Colin.
Yeah. So he knows the show. He's seen it several times. So he's like, I gotta try this because he likes spicy food. I can't handle it. I'm not a huge spicy food fan. So he ordered this hot sauce or whatever the sauce is they use. And before he like dipped his wings in it or put it on anything, he just put a little dot of it on his finger to try first, and he said it was so hot that that's all he could think about. That's all he had was this little teeny tiny dot of this hot sauce.
I just don't get why would I make yourself so uncomfortable?
It's almost the way
it's a challenge. I mean, I get it.
It's almost the way I feel about people who go enjoy like horror movies. Why are you spending money to go to the theater and get the crap scared out of you? Why do you enjoy that? But it's, people like different things. To me, I like it spicy, but not completely out of control. John in Ann Arbor, you're at 97 on the ticket.
What's that?
You're on the air, John. How are you?
Hey, Michael, good.
Good, thank you.
Show Heather was just talking about Howland. And they went through like the whole series of Howland. They start from like the lowest and they go all the way to Howland. They just lose their mind. You're chucking water and chucking milk. It's very funny to watch.
What network is it on, John?
I don't know if it's on a network. I think it's just kind of like an internet series. Like it's on Snapchat, it's on Instagram. I don't think it's on TV. But there's got to be over 50 celebrities that have done it before.
All right, so John, that's not an option. What sauce you put on your chicken wing?
I'm a big fan of Parmesan sauce. If I had to choose one, it'd have to be Parmesan.
All right, thanks, John.
Very good.
Enjoy the day. Everybody should go out, get your chicken wings.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we'll do something. We have a game tonight at 6:30, so it might be hard. But
well, instead of like ice cream afterwards, chicken wings for the kids. That'll be good.
Stoney, these games end at like 8:30, and what time are we getting there? That's not happening after, maybe before.
So your kids don't get after even like games, it's not Dairy Queen or.
Oh, we've done ice cream a couple times, and then I took popsicles one night and just covered in ice so that they would stay frozen because it's been so hot.
Right.
But yeah, no, we do the ice cream. That's pretty quick. But from where we're at to go to get wings, Florida, it's just I'd be walking in the door about 10:30.
Definitely don't want to do that. 248-539-9797 is the telephone number. We mentioned before the Tigers did win yesterday, 4-3. Impressive performance by the bullpen. I know I was not the biggest Joe Jimenez fan. He had 2 saves over the weekend. He didn't pitch great, but he was good yesterday. And the rest of the bullpen, the last 4 relievers, no hits, no walks. That's Cisnero, Soto, your favorite Buck Farmer, and Joe Jimenez.
Yeah, I think it's high time I apologize to Buck Farmer for my hatred towards him. It was his pre-2019. I just like, why is he still on this team? But he has been fantastic the last year and 5 games.
And the Tigers, another guy making their major league. That's what, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and he talking about watching the games, enjoying that it's back, but they don't think it's real anymore because you've seen so many guys just make major league debuts, and teams are doing the openers, and it almost has a spring training feel to the actual game. It's not even the fans. This is what these people were suggesting to me, and I get it. Ronnie Garcia, 3 innings. The only bad, thing he did was get the home run to Merrifield, but he pitched pretty good. He might be optimistic there, but they had 3 guys make their major league debuts the night before. Not as good as Garcia, obviously. Burroughs and Funkhauser.
And it was a spot situation for Garcia. I mean, I didn't know he was starting until yesterday.
Right, exactly.
So, look, they're 3-2.
I know.
Is this completely normal watching? No. But I love going home and turning on the TV at 7 o'clock and having a game to watch. And my son, my 10-year-old, he's really getting into baseball. And he's really loves the starting to understand strategies and things like that, but still obviously just learning players. And so he asked last night when Soto was in, is this the Tigers' best pitcher? Because he was doing so good.
Yeah, he's been really good. He's been really good.
And I said, well, I don't think so yet, but he's done good so far.
Speaking of strategy, you notice the way Kansas City's been defending Miggy?
Yeah.
They put their 4 infielders practically in the shallow in the outfield. It's like they have 7 outfielders there. It's incredible. If he had... he would never do it. If he could lay down a bunt, even as slow as he is, there's no way they would
That's
get him.
That's why they're doing it.
Yeah, because they know he won't bunt.
More time to react to a hard hit ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they can still get the out at first base.
I know.
So, from third, that might be a challenge sometimes, depending on how deep they play.
Right.
But they would probably still get him out. He needs to start hitting like dribblers. That's what he needs to do. I don't think he's going to bunt.
No, he needs to hit. He had an 0 for 4 last night as well. But
But yeah, I think
just wait till it heats up.
Obviously, the bullpen has. Nice one. The bullpen has done great so far,
right?
And so, just a little sign if they're going to try to have some magic this year, they're going to need that. I'm very encouraged by Scope and Stewart hitting home runs last night. So you got this little magic where, okay, it was Jacoby Jones one night. You had C.J. Cron doing it. Miggy got his. Different guys are stepping in and doing it when it's needed, and that's what happens for a team that, can float 500 or maybe even a little bit above.
Right.
My biggest thing is it's coming. Casey Mize.
Yeah.
And we're going to have Ron Gardenhire on tomorrow at 8:02, and I want to ask him, is Casey Mize going to start in the next week?
Yeah.
We really haven't found out what's the plan.
Well, I think he has to.
Well, we had Dan Dickerson on Monday, and he thinks he will start as soon as this weekend.
Yeah.
And that is something for Tiger fans to get. I'm so excited about him.
I know.
He has every single trait that Justin Verlander had at this time in his career. Will he be that good? No way.
I'm more excited to see him pitch than I am the fact that they're actually winning games. Because I know, even though it's 60 games, I still think Water finds its level. And Cleveland and Minnesota. Cleveland's pitching is just...
Stoney, but two teams are getting in automatic from the divisions. You still have a wild card. Valeni's been saying the 28 win number. I agree with him that it could even be less.
Yeah.
But okay, you get Turnbull, you get Boyd. I think they're both between a 2 and a 3 in a rotation. But what if Mize comes up and basically he just needs to be good for less than a first half of a season? We've seen so many rookie pitchers who do that.
You're right.
Then they get kind of caught up to. I can't wait for him to debut.
Hopefully it'll be Sunday. Our telephone number 248-539-9797. Coming up next after Tony's update, we saw the return of something last night. It looked a little different. I loved it. 97 on the ticket.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. A radio.com sports station. Jamie.
An obese, diabetic, heart disease, chronic alcoholic man.
And Stoney.
He doesn't have a plane, you hole.
On 97.1, The Ticket.
Thank you, Tony, for that update. We're having some technical problems here. But
Tony's remote, so we're having some issues.
Yes.
And by the way, Jamie would actually love this because he's wanted us to stay normal.
Right.
And have our crazy, humor, almost inappropriate type stuff. I think that open needs to go. I'll leave it at that.
Oops.
Yeah, oopsie. Thanks, Greg. That's what Jamie would have said. Thanks, Greg. You missed one.
By the way, early on in the balloting for the National Chicken Wing Day with your favorite chicken wing sauce, Buffalo hot and medium mild, the leader 45%, ranch is second 21%, other 19%, blue cheese 13.8%.
Yeah, the blue cheese it's got its fans, but there's a lot of people that can't stand it. I don't mind it. The sauce no way, but a little bit once in a while in an Italian type dish I can deal with.
I'm not a blue cheese guy at all. I like lots of dressings. I mean, if in the days when they had salad buffets, which they probably don't have anymore because of the pandemic, I put a little bit of this salad, this dressing, this salad. I'm a mishmash. All right.
The blue cheese. I think the thing about it is I find it to be extremely dominant tasting, and I can't taste anything else when it's with something.
Yeah, and it's not a great taste for me anyway. All right. Last night. Actually, it was during the day. It started at like 4 o'clock. I forgot about it. I watched a little bit of it. The National Hockey League began their exhibition season. Each team's going to play, I think, like one game in their bubble. And then their playoffs begin on Saturday, actually. The qualifying round of the playoffs. I think Rangers-Hurricanes game is at 12 o'clock national television. Actually doing a national. Chicago Edmonton's playing Saturday night prime time on NBC.
Nice. See, I cannot wait.
Yes, it's great. So I watched a little bit last night or yesterday. The first game goes into overtime. Pittsburgh and Philly, the Flyers won in overtime. And in watching the game, and I don't know if anybody else saw it, and there was a game after that they showed on NBC Sports. I think it was the Maple Leafs and Canadiens they showed. The way it looked, first of all, the actual game speed, the hitting, it was normal hockey. But with no fans, they put up the tarps over the seats. They had the advertising on the boards were regionalized, where like it was Philadelphia versus Pittsburgh, and they had like Yingling beer and the local banks from Pennsylvania. So
I saw that with the beer, and I didn't know that what the reason was behind it.
Yeah, so they were able to digitize that somehow. That looked so it looked normal, like it was a game in Philly or Pittsburgh. They transported each team's horn when they scored a goal, so we can play Name That Horn. I was thinking about that.
We can't. We're not doing giveaways.
That's true. We just, for your own satisfaction.
Yeah, we should ask the listeners. We need to put this Twitter poll up. Should we still play games even though we can't give you anything?
Well, I wanted to, play the, what do you call it? The No Grand Slam or something like that.
Oh, yeah. The COVID Grand Slam.
Yeah, exactly.
What we can give away? Cardboard cutout seats.
That's right. Cardboard cutouts.
I really think sports all of them should be put in these cutouts and have fun with it.
Right.
Great opportunity.
Well, they didn't have it in the hockey. And it looked, to me, what it looked like was like a video. And I don't play very many video games. It looked like one of those EA Sports video games, with the ice. Even though they use sometimes fake fans, it looked a little different. It looked like maybe, somebody was saying it looked like the World Junior Hockey tournaments where you don't recognize the building. But it looked the game looked normal. They had organ, they played music, they had that sound pumped in. Like I said, they had a public address announcer. I saw the beginning of one of the games in Edmonton. It was between Edmonton and Calgary, and they did the Canadian national anthem. Public address announcer again. Obviously, they want to make it seem normal. But I thought it was really cool if they had the horn that each team uses is there. I mean,
that's cool. It's creative. Yes. It's that they thought of that. Yeah. I wouldn't have thought of that. But
I don't know if anybody saw 248-539-9797. It seems like they really got it right.
Are they going to do some of the teams have their special song when they score?
That I don't know.
Yeah, what's the?
Yeah. That I don't know.
I think they will.
Like if the Wings would have been in there, would they have somebody throw an octopus on the ice? I doubt that. But you know what the other thing is? Because there's no fans, there's no netting.
Yeah. But, it's almost like why they take it away? You don't even see it on TV.
Except for the most part, you're right, and it doesn't do anything because if the net's, it does something. Obviously, blocks help people from getting hurt. But as far as the actual game, if it hits the net, play stops. If there's no netting there, it goes in the crowd anyway, so it won't affect the game at all. So it's going to be interesting to watch. I thought it was fun. In the Edmonton-Calgary game, there was a little fracas that took place. I have no idea what social distancing, there's no social distance rules as far as once the game started. It didn't appear. The benches seemed to be in their normal locations, at least to me. I wasn't paying that close attention. But in Edmonton, they had, describe it like these video boards around this normal seating area where they had pictures of the players. It just really looked cool. Now the NBA, their season, I believe, starts on Thursday, and they, because they've been doing some exhibition games as well. The NBA's looks like a summer league, basically. Is what it looks like without fans. Because the floors look the same, that type of thing.
Yeah, I thought so far of all the sports where it kind of was more noticeable with no fans, or it didn't really bother me. I was just like, this is weird. It was the NBA because NBA fans are so close, they're right on top of it. They're sitting next to players practically, So that's going to take some getting used to. The darkness. I've gotten used to that a little bit in the background because the battle for Atlantis.
Right.
They have that going on, so that's not quite as weird for me. But a lot of people haven't watched that tournament,
right. But they have the virtual boards behind the baskets with fans. It's kind of weird. I saw on one of the Laker games. I saw a video. They have the Laker boards virtually.
That's cool.
Yeah, which is cool. I mean, look, it seems early on, the NBA and the NHL are doing it the right way, and actually, the only way you can get through this.
Don't say that yet.
I know.
Let's not overreact. It's scary what's going on with the Marlins.
Right.
They've shut it down through Sunday, and schedules have been reworked. The Yankees and Orioles are playing tonight and tomorrow when they weren't even scheduled Nashville this week. The Nationals aren't going to Miami, obviously.
Right.
I think today is a crucial day for baseball because will Phillies players and personnel start testing positive? They played the Marlins.
Right.
And with the 2-day lag with testing, I'm sure they've gone through and been tested multiple times. Those tests are going to start becoming positive.
Well, Major League Baseball came out yesterday and said they had like over whatever 1,000 tests. The only positive test they've had are the Marlins.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. Some of the Phillies tests came out yesterday, I think, and everybody was negative.
I'm just